Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. Yes, from the chapter measurements, in the previous class we have just learned that when we have to convert a higher unit of measurement into a lower unit of measurement, we multiply it by 10, 100,000, 10,000, etc. depending on the number of gems. Yes, so let us start or let us practice some example problems on the concept. First one, convert 67 kilometers 50 centimeters into centimeters. As we know, here we have centimeters, decimeters, meters, then we have decameters, and then we have hectometers and then kilometers. Yes, kilometers are somewhere down here and centimeters are here. We are converting kilometers, that is a higher unit of measurement, into centimeters, that are lower units of measurement. So how many jumps do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We need 5 jumps. We need 5 jumps to reach our centimeters. So we need to multiply our kilometers by, after 1 place 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 1 lakh. When we multiply our kilometers by 1 lakh, we will get our centimeters. Clear children? When we have to convert kilometers into centimeters, there are 5 jumps needed to reach centimeters. So that is why we are multiplying kilometers by 1 lakh. 1 lakh has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. If suppose here we had 6 jumps, then we'll write 6 zeros. So like this, depending on the number of jumps, we decide the number that will multiply the kilometers with. Yes, 67 kilometers and 50 centimeters. We have to convert it into centimeters. This can be written as 67 kilometers plus 50 centimeters. Yes children. Now this 50 centimeters is already in centimeters. Yes, so we need not convert it again into centimeters. So we'll keep it as it is, 50 centimeters. Now coming to this 67 kilometers, we have to convert this kilometers into centimeters. Just now we have learned that to convert kilometers into centimeters, we multiply by 1 lakh. Yes children, 67 into 1 lakh centimeters. When we multiply the kilometers by 1 lakh, the answer would be centimeters. So I am writing centimeters. 67 into 1 lakh. Whenever we have to multiply one number with another number which has all zeros, for example 6 into 100, how will we multiply? 6 ones are 6 and then write the number of zeros, 600. In the same way, 67 into 1 lakh, 67 ones are 67 and count the number of zeros and write them as it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 67 lakh centimeters plus and then 50 centimeters. 67 lakh centimeters plus 50 centimeters, that is equal to 67 lakh 50 centimeters. Is this clear children? 67 lakhs plus 50 centimeters is equals to 67 lakhs 50 centimeters. Our actual question was 67 kilometers 50 centimeters. When we convert this whole into centimeters, we will get 67 lakh 50 centimeters. That is our final answer. Coming to example B, 4 grams 3 decigrams 2 centigrams is equal to how many milligrams? Here you see, what is the hierarchy? Hierarchy means what is the pattern of units of measurement, how do they increase? First we have milligrams, then we have centigrams, decigrams, grams, and then we have decagrams. Yes, from here what do we need first? First we have grams which we need to convert into milligrams. So these are grams, these are milligrams. 1, 2, 3. 3 jumps. So grams are to be multiplied by 1000. After 1, 3 zeros. Next we have decigrams. Let us erase this. Again decigrams to milligrams. 1, 2. 2 jumps. So decigrams multiplied by 100. Next centigrams. We have centigrams here. Centigrams to milligrams. Only 1 jump. So we have to multiply our centigrams by 10. Understood children? What should we do? Grams are to be multiplied by 1000. Decigrams are to be multiplied by 100 and centigrams are to be multiplied by 10. Here in this question we are having 3 different units of measurement which together are to be converted into milligrams. So while solving this, 432, yes, we have grams. So first we will write it as 4 grams plus 3 decigrams plus 2 centigrams. Just now we have learnt that 4 into 1000 milligrams. When we multiply our 4 grams by 1000, the answer will be in milligrams. That is why we are writing the unit of measurement as milligrams, children. Now 3 into 100 milligrams plus 2 into 10 milligrams. Depending on the number of jumps, we have identified that to convert grams into milligrams, we have to multiply it by 1000. To convert decigrams into milligrams, we need to multiply it by 100, and then to convert centigrams into milligrams, we need to multiply it by 10. So upon multiplying 4 into 1000, 4000 milligrams plus 3 into 100, 300 milligrams plus 2 into 10, 20 milligrams. So we'll write all these and we'll add 4000 plus 300 plus 20. 0, 2, 3, 4. What is the final answer? 4320 milligrams. Is this clear, children? 4 grams, 3 decigrams and 2 centigrams is equal to 4320 milligrams. This had 3 different units of measurement, but at the end we have converted them together into a single unit of measurement, that is milligrams. See, our answer is 4320 milligrams. And another question, 2 kiloliters, 5 hectoliters is equal to how many liters? Again, when we look at the hierarchy, we have liters, decaliters, we have hectoliters and then kiloliters. Yes? Yes. Now, to convert kiloliters into liters, 1, 2, 3. We need 3 jumps. So we need to multiply our kiloliters by after 1, 2, 3. So we need to multiply kiloliters by 1000. Then we have our hectoliters. From hectoliters, we need 2 jumps to reach our liters. So we'll multiply hectoliters by 100. 2 KL 5 HL. Yes, so this is 2 kiloliters plus 5 hectoliters. So the kiloliters are to be multiplied by 1000 liters and hectoliters are to be multiplied by 100 liters. Again, if you remember the table of units of measurement, children, there we have learnt that 1 hectoliter is equal to 100 liters and 1 kiloliter is equal to 1000 liters. That is what we are doing to convert kiloliters into liters. 1 kiloliter is equal to 1000. So, into 1000. Next, 1 hectoliter is equal to 100 liters. So, multiplied by 100 liters. 2 into 1000, 2000 liters plus 5 into 100, 500 liters is equal to 2500 liters. 2000 plus 500 is equal to 2500 liters. Is this clear, children? So our final answer is 2500 liters. Now that was about converting higher units into lower units of measurement. Now what if we have to do the opposite? We have to convert a lower unit of measurement into a higher unit of measurement. How do we do that, children? As we are going in the opposite direction, we'll perform the opposite operation. Yes, to convert higher into lower we multiplied. So the opposite of multiplication is divide. When we are converting lower units into higher units, we'll divide them by again 10, 100,000 etc. Just as while converting higher into lower we counted the number of gems and identified by which number should we multiply, right? So in the same way we'll count the number of gems and identify by which number should we divide. Coming to the first example here, 45 centimeters is equal to dash kilometers. 45 centimeters is equal to dash kilometers. When we look at the hierarchy here, again we have centimeters, decimeters, meters, decameters, hectometers and kilometers. Centimeter is somewhere here. It is a lower unit of measurement which we are converting it into kilometers. That is a higher unit of measurement. So by how much should we divide, children? Divide. Okay. Count the number of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 jumps. So 45 is to be divided by after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps. 45 divided by 1 lakh kilometers is equal to, when we divide the answer will be in kilometers. That is why we are writing kilometers. Now how to divide 45 divided by 1000? How will we divide, children? If you remember the conversion of fractions into decimals. Fractions into decimals. That is what will follow here. Our 1 lakh is a friendly denominator. Yes, children, if you want, if you have forgot already how to convert fractions into decimals, yes, you can visit our website and then see again. Yes, we are already having the explained lesson over there, right? You can again go and see if you have forgotten. Now, how to convert this? First, count the number of digits in the denominator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, our numerator should also be a 6-digit number. We have 45. We'll write 45 as it is here in the last digits. Now, the remaining 4 digits. What to do with the remaining 4 digits? We need to place zeros. We need to place zeros. Now, the next step would be to count the number of zeros in the denominator. Here it got erased. To count the number of zeros in denominator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are having 5 zeros. So after 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After 5 digits from the right, we will place our decimal point. So that is nothing but 0.00045 what? Kilometers. We are converting it into kilometers. 45 centimeters is equal to how much, children? 0.00045 kilometers. Yes. So what do we need to do here? We need to simply divide the given number by 10, 100,000 or 10,000 or 1 lakh depending on the given units. So again, let us revise how to convert this into a decimal number. The denominator is having 6 digit. So we need to write our numerator also as a 6-digit number. Yes, these 2 digits 45 write at the last, and before 45 for the remaining empty spaces you write zeros. 0, 0, 0, 0, children. Why? Because see, when I place a 0 before 45, what will its value be? 45 only. But if I place the same 0 after 45, its value becomes 450. We don't want that. Yes, that is why we are placing zeros before the given numbers, not after the given digits. Now after that, after you have made it into a 6-digit number, all you need to do is count the number of zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count the number of zeros in denominator. So after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits from the right, place your decimal point. Our answer is 0.00045 kilometers. The next question B, 15 centigrams 212 milligrams is equal to dash grams. We have milligrams, centigrams, decigrams and grams. What do we have in the question? We need to convert centigrams into grams. 1, 2. 2 gems. That means we need to divide by 100. 2 zeros. Yes. Next, we have 212 milligrams. Now from milligrams to grams, 1, 2, 3. We need 3 gems. So we need to divide our milligrams by 1000. Isn't this, children? Depending on the number of gems we will divide. Again, why are we dividing? Because we are converting the lower units of measurement into a higher unit of measurement. Coming to the first one, 15 centigrams. We need to divide it by 100. 15 divided by 100. What is the procedure? Denominator is a 3-digit number. So we need to write the numerator also as a 3-digit number. In this empty space, we'll write 0. So after that, count the number of zeros, 1 and 2. So after 2 digits from the right, place a decimal point. So 15 divided by 100 is equal to 0.15. What is this? Grams. It will become grams. Now again, the next one, 15 centigrams is equal to 0.15 grams. Next we have 212 milligrams. Now 212 divided by 1000. Yes, see, milligrams, centigrams, decigrams and grams. 1, 2 and 3. 3 gems. So we have 3 digits in the denominator. 3 zeros in the denominator. Now the denominator is a 4-digit number. So we'll have to write our numerator also as a 4-digit number. 212, and in the empty space we'll write 0. Count the number of zeros, 1, 2, 3. So after 3 digits from the right, place our decimal point. So the number becomes 0.212 grams. The unit of measurement would be grams. Yes, children, 0.212 grams. Now what should our final answer be? We have converted centigrams into grams and also milligrams into gram. Now lastly, we need to add these two together. 0.15 plus 0.212. While adding decimal numbers, make sure that both the decimal points of the given numbers are at the same place. Now how to add here, children? Above 2 we do not have anything. So 2 as it is, 5 plus 1 6, 1 plus 2 3, 0.0. The answer becomes 0.362 grams. Is this clear? The final answer is 0.362 grams. Now again, another example, 5 deciliters, 4 centiliters. First we'll do the deciliter part. Okay, we have milliliters, then we have centiliters, deciliters and liters. From deciliters to liters, only one jump. So we need to divide by 10. 5 divided by 10 is equal to, first write it as a 2-digit number. There is 1 0. So after 1 digit from the right, we'll place our decimal point. 5 deciliters is equal to 0.5 liters. Yes, so that is done. Now coming to the next one. What is the next unit of measurement given in the question, children? We have centiliters. So centiliters to liters. 1, 2. 2 gems. So we need to multiply it by 100. 4 divided by 100 is equal to, first the denominator is a 3-digit number. So we need to write the numerator also as a 3-digit number. 4, 0, 0. We have 2 zeros in the denominator. So after 2 digits from the right, we'll place our decimal point. So our answer is 0.004. What will be the unit of measurement, children? Liters. As we've already divided, now these centiliters are converted into liters. So 4 centiliters is equal to 0.004 liters. Now again, we need to add these two. 0.5 liters plus our 0.04 liters. We need to add these two. 4, 5.0. What is the final answer, children? 0.54 liters. I hope this is clear. Now coming to exercise problems. Here, what are these? Here again, different units of length. Different units of length are given. We need to convert them into as directed. We need to convert them as directed. So first we'll write the, what shall we do, children? First we'll write the hierarchy, that is the pattern which units of measurement follow. First we have the millimeters, centimeters, decimeters, meters, decameters, hectometers and kilometers. Now the first one, centimeters converted into millimeters. Higher unit converted into lower unit. Only one jump is required. So multiply by 10. Yes, we are converting higher into lower. Now next one. Kilometers into meters. So 1, 2, 3. 3 jumps are required. Again this is also higher to lower. So we'll multiply by 1000. Centimeters to meters. Now this one, if you see, this is conversion of lower unit of measurement into higher unit, and 2 jumps are required. So we'll divide the centimeters by 100. Again centimeters to meters. What should we do, children? We need to divide by 100. Yes. Now coming to question 2, convert the following. Again, let us write the hierarchy. Millimeters, centimeters, decimeters, meters, decameters, hectometers and kilometers. Okay, now millimeters to centimeters. This is lower unit of measurement into a higher unit. And so we need to divide. By how much should we divide? Only one jump is needed. So by 10. Next, kilometers and centimeters to centimeters. It is already here, 16 is already in centimeters. So we need not convert that. We'll just see kilometers to centimeters. So here are kilometers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is higher to lower. We'll multiply. By how much will we multiply, children? We need 5 jumps. So we'll multiply by 1 lakh. 8 kilometers into 1 lakh centimeters plus 16 centimeters. Now coming to the next one, decagrams to milligrams. We'll write that as grams here. That's all right. Be it grams or milligrams or anything, the hierarchy is same. Decagrams to milligrams. This is a higher to lower. So we need to multiply. By how much should we multiply? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps are needed. So we need to multiply by 10,000. After 1, 4 zeros. And the next one is the last one here. What is this? 924 milligrams into kilograms. So milligrams are converted into kilograms. Lower into higher. So we need to divide. By how much should we divide, children? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are needing 6 jumps. So we need to divide by, after 1 we need to place 6 zeros by 10 lakhs. When we divide the milligrams by 10 lakhs, the answer we get will be in kilograms. Now next, write the weight of each of the following objects as directed. Again this is also conversion of the weights. First is kilograms into grams. First, kilograms into grams. 1, 2, 3. We need 3 jumps. So we need to multiply by 1000. Yes or no, children? We need to multiply by 1000. As it is higher to lower, we are multiplying. 0.045 kilograms converted into grams. 0.045 multiplied by 1000 grams. Now when we are multiplying, we have also discussed this in our decimals chapter. When we have a decimal number and we are multiplying by a number like this 10, 100 or 1000, how do we multiply? This for the here we have the entire number multiplied by 1. So 0045 multiplied by 1 is equal to 0045. Now coming to the point. We have 3 zeros here. So the point will move 3 digits to the right. 1, 2, 3. So we'll place our point after 5. That is nothing but it is equal to 45 grams. 0.0045 kilograms is equal to nothing but 45 grams. Now next, again 0.7 kilograms into grams. Again children, 0.7 multiplied by 1000 grams. Now how will we multiply? 0.7 into 1, 0.7. Now after that, okay. So how did we learn? We'll first multiply the numbers as it is. 1000 multiplied by 0.7. We have 7 zeros are 0, 7 zeros are 0, 7 zeros are 0, 7 ones are 7. And then 0 into anything will become how much? 0 into anything will become 0 only. So our total answer would be 0.7000. 7000. Yes, 7 into 1000 is equal to 7000. But here we are having a point. We are having a point after one digit from the right. So we'll place our decimal point after one digit from the right. Yes children, we'll place our decimal point after one digit from the right. So 700 grams, 0.7 into 1000 is equal to 700 grams. Do you remember right how to multiply decimal numbers? First multiply the numbers as it is and then in the product place your decimal number. If you want even for this 0.0045 into 1000, that is nothing but 1000 into 0045. So 45 into 1000 is equal to 45,000. Here we are having three decimal places. So after 3 digits from the right we'll place our decimal point. So our answer becomes 45. That is how you convert kilograms into grams. And we already know grams into kilograms. Lower into higher measure. So we'll divide by 1000. And the last one children, write the capacity of each of the following as directed. Again, here also we need to convert. First one, liters to milliliters. We have milliliters, centi, deci and lit. 1, 2, 3. We are having 3 gems. This is a lower unit converted into higher unit. We'll divide by 1000. liters to milliliters. 0.22 liters into milliliters. We are converting a higher unit into a lower unit. So we'll multiply 1, 1, 2, 3. So we'll have 3 gems, that is multiply by 1000. So 0.22 multiplied by 1000 children. That is nothing but 22 multiplied by 1000, that is equal to 22,000. Now coming to the decimal point, here we have 2 decimal places. So after 2 digits from the right, we'll place our decimal point. Our answer becomes 220 milliliters. We are converting into milliliters. So our answer becomes 220 milliliters. Coming to question 2. 5.25 liters into milliliters. Again 5.25 liters to milliliters. Higher to lower unit. We need to multiply by 1000. Yes. So that is nothing but 525 multiplied by 1000. That is equals to 525,123. 5,25,000. Now coming to the decimal number here, children, decimal point, we have 2 decimal places. So after 2 digits from the right, we'll place our decimal point. So our final answer is 5250 milliliters. Is this clear? Now here for converting milliliters into liters, we'll divide by 1000. Yes. So this is how you need to convert different